Everybody, what an I am. So you know I'm about to read an excerpt from my favorite book, The Language of Letting Go. Read this book, May 26th. So this one is about gossip. It says gossip. Intimacy is that warm gift of feeling connected to others and enjoying our connection to them. As we grow in recovery, we find that gift in many, sometimes surprising places. We may discover we've developed intimate relationships with people at work, with friends, with people in our support groups, sometimes with family members. Many of us are discovering intimacy in a special love relationship. Intimacy is not sex, although sex can be intimate. Intimacy means mutual, honest, warm, caring, safe relationships where the other person can be who or she is and we can be who we are, and both people are valued. Both people are valued, right? Keep that in mind. Sometimes there are conflicts. Conflict is inevitable. Conflict is inevitable. Stop thinking things are going to be always peaches and rainbows all the time, because it's not. Sometimes there are troublesome feelings to work through. Sometimes the boundaries or parameters of relationships change, but there is a bond, one of love and trust. Okay? Parameters change, but you still have love and trust. Okay? There are many blocks to intimacy and intimate relationships. Addiction and abuse block intimacy. Unresolved family or origin issues prevent intimacy. They hitting it today. Controlling blocks intimacy. Off-balance relationships where there is too great a discrepancy in power prevent intimacy. Caretaking can block intimacy. Nagging, withdrawing, and shutting down can hurt intimacy. Come through. I'm telling you, The Language of Letting Go. This is my book. So can a simple behavior like gossip, for example, gossiping about another for motives of diminishing him or her in order to build up ourselves or to judge the person, to discuss another person's issues, shortcomings, or failures with someone else will have a predictable negative impact on the relationship. We deserve to enjoy intimacy in as many of our relationships as possible. We deserve relationships that have not been sabotaged. I love this book. Get this book. That does not mean we walk around with our heads in the clouds. It means we strive to keep our motives clean when it comes to discussing other people. I'm telling you, stop talking about folks. Stop talking about folks. Stop doing that. Especially like, whatever. I'm not even going to go because it might turn into a rant, and I'm having a good day. If we have a serious issue with someone, the best way to resolve it is to bring the issue to that person. Direct, clean conversation clears the air and paves the way for intimacy, for good feelings about ourselves and our relationships with others. So at the bottom, right, they have like a little thing. So, if you don't believe in God or you believe in whoever you believe in, it's not to offend you, but this is what the book says, right? Today, God, help me let go of my fear of intimacy. Help me strive to keep my communications with others clean and free from malicious gossip. Help me work towards intimacy in my relationships. Help me deal as directly as possible with my feelings. Tell them how you feel. I'm the queen of saying that. Tell them how you feel. Don't go around here being emotionally constipated, and don't sabotage yourself. This is this is the thing that got me right here. It says there are many blocks to intimacy and intimate relationships. Addictions and abuse block intimacy. Unresolved family of origin issues prevent intimacy. If you got some deep-rooted issues, work through it. Work through it. Don't bring that with you. Work through it. Cheese and rice. Controlling blocks intimacy. I remember being in a very controlling relationship. Oh, it was terrible. And I thought that was love at the time. Dumb. Off-balance relationships where there is too great a discrepancy in power prevent intimacy. Caretaking can block intimacy if somebody always got to take care of you all the time. Come on now. Get your shit together. Nagging, withdrawing, shutting down can hurt intimacy. Tell people how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that. Be direct and clean about what you got to say. Stop hiding. Stop hiding within your relationship. A lot of us do that. I've done that. I've shut down. I withdrew. You know what I'm saying? I was batshit crazy. All type of stuff. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel Fridays. Okay? The Language of Letting Go. Get this book. What did I?